Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Fathiya An-Nisa. I'm from class 4B, and in today's video I would like to explain to you guys about three English procedure texts. The three of the English procedure texts I'm going to talk in this video are procedure text, descriptive text, and narrative text. Okay, so the first one is procedure text. So the definition of a procedure text is an instructional text type that provides series of sequence steps explaining how to make, operate, or do a specific goal. The purpose of a procedure text is to guide the reader to achieve a certain goal, like to do something, to make something. The structure of a procedure text is first goal or aim is the main purpose of the text, like the main reason why that text exists. The next one is materials. The material is like materials or ingredient you need to achieve your goal or to do the steps. And last one is the steps or like the series of chronological instruction after numbered or ordered using transition is like step by step, or how do you exactly do something, like do something, make something. It's in the step structure. And then the next one is language feature. The first one, the use of imperative, the use of action verbs, and the use of connotative. And for example of procedure text, there are many examples of procedure text, like a tutorial, a guide that you got from when you bought something in electronic, they give like a piece of paper. Like that's one of the example of procedure text. Or the simple one is like a recipe. So in this video, for the recipe for the procedure text is a matcha latte recipe. As you can see, it has the title. The title is usually the purpose, like matcha latte. It got the materials or ingredients such as matcha powder, hot water, milk, ice, and then they also include the steps, like how do you exactly make the matcha latte. Okay, the second one is descriptive text. Descriptive text, the definition is a text that is used to describe a certain thing, someone, object. Like they will describe the specific characteristic, detailing concept, object, or place. The purpose of the text is to make the reader understand, like so the reader can like feel or see or sense the object that the text is describing without actually feeling, sensing, or seeing the object itself. The structure of the text is first identification, is like identify what do you want to describe, and then description is how the text describe the thing. For the example here I have in the mind map is tomorrow matcha latte. So and then the other one is language feature. A descriptive text uses for the language features such as focus on specific participation, like it only focuses on one certain thing, like to describe. For example here, tomorrow cafe matcha latte. Use attributive and identifying processes, frequent use of classifier in nominal groups, and use the simple present tense. So for the example we have over here, like I mentioned before, is tomorrow matcha latte. Tomorrow matcha latte is a popular beverage that combines premium matcha green tea with fresh milk. This example over here is a descriptive text. It describes a specific thing such as tomorrow matcha latte. It describes how it tastes, how it look, and yeah, overall, like you can, the reader like us, can sense or feel the matcha latte itself without actually looking or texting or tasting it. Okay, the last one is narrative text. A narrative text is a text. It's like a creative, consequence-driven text type that recount series event involving character, tracking how center problem or a conflict. So a narrative text is a text that tells you a story. The purpose of the text mostly is for entertainment or for telling the reader about a certain story. The structure of the text is orientation, like the introduction of the story, what is the main goal, like who's the character, what is the main plot, and then the complication is the problem occurs in the text, and then the resolution is how the problem is solved in the text. The language features of a narrative text is noun phrases, use adverbial phrases, time or space, like is stated like the time or space of the and the place of the text. Use simple past tense, use verbs action, and use adjective phrases. Adjective is describing a noun. And then for the example here, a narrative text is like there are a variety of example of narrative text. Like a novel is a narrative text. A short story is a narrative text. Like a text that tells you a story and it has orientation, complication, and resolution. Those are narrative text. The example that we use in this that I use in this video is matcha in Kyoto. Okay, let's just analyze this text first. One day, the orientation part is one day, Hana visited Kyoto with her grandmother. She entered a small tea house and tasted matcha together. And then here's come the complication. At first, Hana disliked the bitter taste. And then the resolution. However, after listening to her grandmother's story about Japanese tea culture, she slowly began to appreciate it. Since then, matcha became her favorite drink. So this text is an example of short narrative text. It has orientation, it has complication, it has characters, it also has resolution. Okay guys, that's it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also hope you guys understand the three texts I mentioned: procedure, descriptive, and narrative. If you guys have any question regarding the text, please comment down below. I will help you guys by answering the comments. Okay, thanks for watching again. See you later. Bye bye.